It's Fatimah Talia, and we are back.
What up, booze?
And your name is?
No, I'm Alicia. I feel like we haven't introduced ourselves in weeks.
While.
I'm Alicia, guys. If you're new here, wait. Okay,
that's okay if we new here. The girls
want to
know.
Welcome and welcome back. If you're new,
yes, you guys. Today we are talking about one of my favorite topics. It's called breaking the bank. Even if you don't got one,
what you gonna splurge?
What you gonna splurge on is what I want to talk about today, because I feel like I have moments in my life where money is good. Great. And you know what? When money is good for me, I'm always really tight on it. But when I'm poor, I be really out here.
Because you know what? You need to get the endorphins that come from treating yourself to something nice.
What is something we want to know from y'all that you would sacrifice? Like, if you're down on your luck, let's just say the money is really tight, you're in between jobs, maybe you're just trying to catch up on rent, but there's just this one thing that you you know what, that rent is gonna have to wait because I'm gonna get my lashes done.
I'm gonna sacrifice bills every time.
I've been sacrificing bills since I was born. I learned that from my mama.
Call and say, hey, can we do a
set
little
up a payment plan?
Payment plan. Can we set up a payment plan?
Yeah.
Also, I did this thing this morning. Last year, I went to St. Louis for a month, and I left my gas on by accident. I left my heat on.
No.
Yeah, it was heat. I left it on for a full month.
I had that happen to me once when I went home for Christmas, and I left the air conditioner on.
Was $3,000.
Wait.
3,000 US American dollars, guys.
In real life?
In real life, my bill was $3,000. And so I called them when I got the bill last year.
I was going to say, did you call them?
Yes, I called them and they were like, oh, we can postpone it for a year. Well, the year's up. Okay. And
Are you serious?
Yeah. So I got online today because I'm I'm definitely not about to give y'all $3,000. You know what you could do? Because we live in California. California is really great for poor people. Just
because they know we poor.
They will forgive your bill if you pay every other bill. You enroll in this plan.
Oh, of course. And they got plans out here.
Yes, you enroll in a plan, and as long as you pay every single bill for 12 months on time, the bill only $23. As long as you pay it on time every month, I'm about to put that on auto pay. They will forgive your past due balance. So
wow,
that $3,000. Bye. It's gone.
Very good. You also just learned. And then what did you splurge on after that? I said, you just learned how to get out of a bill.
We just learned to get out of a bill. The funny thing is, I'm gonna splurge on a couple different things. I feel like, do you have a little list? Because I got a little list of things.
My splurges, you guys, are real things that I will. It's not like this is what's going on in my life.
No, yeah.
Judge me if you will.
For real. When I had money, I was splurging on my nails because my nails used to be $120 to $140 every time, every 2 weeks. I don't splurge on my nails anymore. But this was one of my major things that I would splurge on. Right. I didn't give it was nails. It was, and even now I have figured out how to get my nails the way that I want them. I have gone to 15 beauty supply stores to find the length of nails that I want because I don't like short nails. And I was not
you. I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't put on. These are actually
one time
short
I dug in my ear with just this size, and it went in my ear. And that was it for me.
What?
I was like, it popped off.
What?
In my ear, and I was asleep. So you imagine being what?
Disoriented?
And then you got to wake up and be like, I got to get a tweezer to grab it out. Well, I'm going to the emergency room, baby. That's what my day.
I'm gonna get these nails done. These nails don't.
No, I can see that being a splurge.
Yeah, and they're gonna be long and they're gonna be the right size. And they kept popping off. I even figured out how to make that
stay on.
Yes,
I like really, press-ons, to be honest.
I'm gonna figure these nails out if I don't do nothing else because I'd be depressed when my hands look crazy.
No, I think that's an accurate splurge. Mm-hmm. I saw somebody on TikTok, I was scrolling, and they were like, you feel different when your nails are done.
You do. Because I could be having the worst day and look at my hand but bitch,
you're gonna be fine.
You're still a bad bitch.
You need those things. Yeah. Even though you might not eat, it's okay. It's okay. Because that's me.
I'll be eating some beans out of a can, but baby, my nails gonna look
Let me tell you something. What I tell you last night, I said I will sacrifice a meal for beauty products, baby. And as a matter of fact, I look better when I'm skinny. So I don't need it anyway.
I ain't gonna sacrifice a meal, but I'm gonna not eat. I will eat rations. I will do a real crusty little struggle meal.
This sounds crazy, but I think just leaves, bitch.
Lettuce or spinach or kale.
She be trying to stay alert.
That's leaves.
I just go to sleep.
Oh.
That's called getting skinny.
Take a nap?
You just take a nap. That's why sometimes when I get sad over a man and get depressed, I be like, I'm about to be a bad bitch after this.
Just go to sleep.
Because I'm going to be asleep for days like Snow White. And when I wake up, my skin and my body going to be thin. I'm going to be bad. I'm going to be a bad bitch.
To your top 10 self.
Okay. America's, who you want to be on top? bitch, I'm gonna be on top.
Okay, wait. So what are you
I
splurging
think that's
on?
worth it. I think that's worth
Yes.
it. I will not sacrifice not getting my lashes done. I know people think that's crazy, but I have really, really small eyes. And I feel like when I'm doing my own makeup, it's too much for me to be drawn on my eyes to be awake. So I'd rather somebody else do it for me.
I still can't figure out the lash situation for myself.
People do strip lashes.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper. I prefer not to. I prefer to go to a professional who does individual extensions on my lashes that don't last forever. They eventually do fall out.
Yeah.
But I rather that's something that I'm going to spend money on every single 2 weeks.
So the thing is, like, I found a lady to do my lashes and she did a great job, but it was really between the lashes and the nails, I was spending like $240, $250. And I was like, oh, I don't live this life yet. I can do one of those.
You know what's
expenses.
I think the reason why I'm on the train of living my life like this without eating and I'm an entertainer.
Yes. I'm kind of slowly coming to terms with that for myself.
I'm seen all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I like for real. Like, and there were times in my career where I'm like, well, yeah, whatever. You aren't there yet.
No, but
you
really,
are.
like, when I look at my videos, I feel much better, and I think they perform better when I'm looking good.
I mean,
when my shit turned
in entertainment, it's just for me in general. Like with the lash thing, I have small eyes. And I feel like I don't like to do my I'm just not a makeup girly.
Yeah.
I'm one of those that's like lip gloss, some blush, let's go. Maybe do my brows.
I'm not a makeup girly either.
I'm not a big makeup girly. I know how to do
a few things with a few things, but I'm never gonna splurge on makeup. It's gonna be the same.
I'm about to give my soul
it's gonna be
fully
the same
to the devil.
6 products. I got like 6 little things. I'm gonna pop those in a bag if I'm going on vacation. That's all I'm gonna use. When I be watching makeup tutorials and they be 45 seconds into the makeup tutorial and 15 products, I'd be like, girl,
this me.
I can't do it.
Have you ever noticed that you have too much when you go on a vacation? You like, did you just set up a whole?
No.
You brought your whole cabinet.
This literally never happens to me. I got face wash.
Oh, honey, if I go in Sephora, ain't nobody gonna get paid.
I'm not splurging.
Ain't a bill gonna get paid. As a matter of fact, I just gonna pop up a tent in front of Sephora because if I go in there, it's over. I am crazy about skincare products, especially anti-aging, sunscreen, under eye stuff. I will give up my life
for that. I can appreciate that.
I'll tell you what, kids. I'm in splurge mode. Because I got a new job, so I gave myself a celebration day.
Congratulations.
And I splurged on a hydrofacial.
Let's
put the ladies on. Let me tell you something. Hydrofacials will change your life. If you guys Google this, you are all going to go out and get one. I do it every 2 months. It is life-changing.
What are we talking about price-wise?
$110.
Okay.
But when you done, you're going to be like, this is gonna be your new drug dealer. You're gonna be like, I know I don't need this, but I'm going. It's amazing. Basically, the facial is Los Angeles has a lot of pollution in the air.
Totally.
It has a lot of it's just not good. Yeah. And after a while, the air quality isn't great.
Yeah.
And your skin will get dull here. If you start noticing your skin getting kind of dry looking or dull or you're breaking out, it's time to do a flush. And that's what a hydrofacial is. It's basically microderm with them using different serums in the midst of them cleaning off dead skin. There's serums falling into your skin.
So that is so funny because they kind of do a similar thing. When I get my hair pressed, they'll do a steaming
on your hair?
A steam, but they put a bunch of different stuff in the steam machine and it's like hyper moisturizing.
Yeah.
I'll splurge on that. Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, because that's going to add another $50 to that bill. But know what?
Day by day.
The shine on that hair.
That's what I'm saying.
Worth it. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be worth it.
Worth the splurge. That's what I'm saying. Right after my hydrofacial, you start seeing your face every day and you like,
I'm a bad bitch.
You know, you
been
be
a
like,
bad bitch. Always gonna be a bad bitch.
You know what? They be out here screaming out I'm old, but I'm like, you hoes can't keep up with my face going backwards.
You old? That's crazy.
People be saying, well, no, they don't be saying that, but
girl.
I had a few haters a couple of days ago being like, and he's like, baby girl.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
Let's keep it cute.
We are. I wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about them calling you.
I
wouldn't
go. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with them.
Yeah,
but that's
wild.
Anyway, I will splurge on a hydrofacial. That's a part of my life regimen. When I say splurge, it's like more part of my life. It's like that's one of my bills. I will do that every 2 months, and I do my lashes every 2 weeks.
Okay. I go back and forth on the lashes, but I might have to like join
I
you
just
in
think
the
it makes
lash
my
department.
face.
Yeah, no, I love it. I love a lash. I love a lash
Cause I ain't gonna do I ain't gonna do the makeup tutorial you watched.
Yeah, I can't.
When it get into like now you gotta draw on your cheeks and carrying on, they be.
I can't live my life like this. It stresses me out so bad, and I also just don't want to have to. Yeah, I can't. Do it.
I ain't
It's no shade to the girls. If you do the makeup, I love it. I'm gonna
if you
watch
can
your
do
video.
it, do
I
it.
support you. I will retweet and like repost your shit. But do it myself, I can't get it. I can't get it done. It's not gonna happen. My other thing that I'm a splurge on.
What is it?
And this is, I'm a food blogger, so let's remember this. I'm gonna splurge on kitchen supplies.
I thought that was crazy when you told me that.
Why would that be crazy? I'm a food blogger.
But I was like,
I have an $80 knife.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
yeah.
You're a food blogger.
I'm a foodie for real. So I have an $80 kitchen knife. I have like my wall that I cook on. That wall behind me, I have like a little area in my kitchen that is designated for me to film. That wall was almost $300.
Oh, buying the Well, that's an investment.
Yes, I have.
That a splurge? I think this is good for you. You need
That's
this.
a splurge.
This is your party.
I mean, it is, but I guess it is an investment. But also, like, if we talking about what I'm gonna spend money on, that's what I'm gonna spend money on.
Well, like, you should invest in your career. I'm saying shit that you know you don't really need. Like at the end of the day,
I don't need an $80 knife.
I don't need my lashes done.
I don't need an $80.
I definitely don't need a hydrofacial every 2 months. But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, I don't cut no meat, bitch. I'm cutting vegetables.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a?
Do I need an $80 knife? Never. Do I have it? Yes.
Now, let me just ask you this.
Yes.
Are you somebody that feels like you splurge on home items, home goods? Like, 100%. So you're more of a Marshall's home goods type of girl? I
will go in Marshall's and don't need nothing and come out $150 later. Like, why did I buy any of this?
That's what I was trying to find. Yeah. That's your splurge.
But it's really kitchen stuff and candles. My house gonna smell good.
Yes, you are living in your older woman era. She said, I be splurging on candles and maybe a pillow or two for my couch.
Kitchenware and literally this. Like, I am going to splurge on that stuff because it makes you feel good when you're in your space. And I'm a homebody.
No, that's true. I'm definitely falling into that now.
Yeah.
I do find myself, since I'm redoing my space to get in a type of new energy that I'm in, I find myself going to Marshall's and being like, damn, I came here for 2 candles. Now you got 2 chairs and a bookcase. Yeah. Baby, Marshalls will take you down.
I like it.
It's cute.
I like some little kitchen stuff. Anytime I go in my kitchen and I'm like, I kind of need, and then I just go to Marshalls to get what I need and see some other shit I don't need, I'm going to get that too.
I've definitely been in my aesthetic girl area.
Yeah. Like, it don't even be aesthetic stuff though.
Oh, I'll be in my, I'm trying to live Pinteresty.
Yeah.
My hair got to be cool. My nails, my apartment.
This little garlic mincer is cute.
What's that?
For $20. You put your little cube of garlic in it and squeeze it and it minces your garlic. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff I'm getting. It's not a splurge, but it's just money I don't need to spend on shit I don't need.
That is a splurge.
I can mince my own garlic, but I want this mincer. Like, this is stuff. This is stuff that makes my soul happy.
No, I think
any kind of kitchen gadget. I'm on top of that.
Home stuff is important because I do feel like now with the way the economy is, most of us be in the house. So you might want to make your little place in.
Yeah.
We all know that I'm going to splurge on anything skincare, but I'm also a clothes fanatic. Let's get into it.
Okay.
Here's the reason why I'm this way now. When I first moved to LA, the lifestyle I had in Chicago versus what I end up falling into. When I was home in Chicago, we shopped all the time because me and my cousins went to the club every weekend. So it was like, you're going to get a shirt or two.
This is how I was, yeah.
You know, just to go out. But when I got to LA, I got really poor. And I noticed.
This is the LA life.
The LA life.
Okay.
I think it was 1 year, I didn't even realize that I hadn't went shopping in like 2 years.
I haven't been shopping in like a year.
It was rough.
I think I'm coming out of that. I'm not.
When I came out of it, I went ham. And they had this place called Fashion.
Yes.
Where you can buy things in bulk.
We go in bulk.
Listen, I think Shein, Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Things.
You know the crazy thing is, remember we went, so you could go.
Mika's, all those are like fast fashion places where you could 100%. Be like, hit they little sale rack. Mika's, you could hit they little sale rack.
Okay.
I just got some stuff out there. They have some trendy stuff.
They got some cute shit. Yeah.
You see what you want, put it on your little wish list, wait for them to put it on the sale. I'm putting y'all on game.
Yeah.
You put a bunch of your stuff in your cart.
Yeah.
And if it don't go away, that means it's still in stock. And eventually the prices will go down.
They do.
And then boom, now you got a whole
pink plastic Barbie is another
everything for maybe $100.
So I found out if you
not to cut you off, that's shopping for women.
It is.
I don't know how it is.
We can get it for the Lolo.
We can get it for the Lolo.
Remember we went downtown? We went downtown. There's this thing you could do downtown. There's this place in LA called Santee Alley. And they have like a bunch of like, it's basically where the fast fashion vendors are getting their
sample
clothes.
sales.
Yeah. But we went down there like 5 a.m. on a Saturday.
Because that's the only time they do it.
Yes. I found a dress that they had on Shein. And don't nothing on Shein be like expensive.
Mm-mm.
But the dress was like $40 on their website. That motherfucker was $18 downtown.
Yeah.
Because y'all marking it up.
Well, it's the same dress.
It's the same dress.
Same dress.
It's the exact same dress.
That's all the sample sales were.
I got a little 2-piece set for $15. Like, yeah. If you
I haven't done that in a minute.
Yeah, I need to do that.
I need to do it.
If you go, then you got to take cash. Because it'd be like real shady little vendors.
Because it's not...
They be having clothing racks on the street, okay?
Well, here's what it really is. Because if you go down there when it's open, it's regular stores.
It's also very overwhelming. And if you have any kind of like mental health disorder, it's going to be too much.
I think it goes well for me because my ADHD loves it.
I'd be so stressed being downtown. Like, I can't handle it. So, yeah. If we go at 5 a.m, though, I can do it.
Well, that's because the stores only do it at 5 a.m. because they don't sell any of those things that we're buying at that price once that's over.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Everybody that knows about it is just like, I can only get this outfit or whatever they selling for the cash. You have to give it to them.
Yes.
From 5 a.m. I think it ends at like 8 a.m. or 7:30.
And you gotta be, the thing is, it don't be nowhere to try it on. It's on the street.
Oh, you can't.
It's on the street, so you need to wear stretch pants and a sports bra.
Mm-hmm.
So you can slip it on.
And sometimes they won't even let you do that in the store.
Sometimes they be like, you need to eyeball it. And you know what? For $5, it's worth it.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I was really into it for a minute, and it was my Saturday morning splurge. Me and my homegirl used to go every morning, 5 a.m, and get all our little stage outfits.
Yeah.
And then one year we both looked at each other and was like, "How many little weird outfits we gonna have in our house?"
Because it do be
that we can't put on
odd things.
And you like, I got home and it wasn't what it looked like.
It's a very Carrie Bradshaw shopping experience because it's a lot of this is not stuff that you would wear like day to day. These are looks. Yeah. So the little $18 dress I bought, that's a look. I gotta like have somewhere to go to put that on. And honestly, you could just like pop out to a brunch with it, but we
were using it for the red carpet.
Yeah.
Because we're in that stage of our careers where we have money to buy or get a stylist. Yeah. So we knew they had pieces down there. And we like, and you can mess around and get a piece for $20, baby.
Yeah.
That's a good splurge.
On the clothes department, I'm not necessarily a clothes horse. I'll buy clothes, but I'm gonna spend money on jackets.
Really?
I'm a
Why
jacket person. So
we live in LA.
It'd be cold enough. I got on a jacket right now.
Okay.
A jacket. This was a little splurge. This was
that's a cute jacket though.
It's a cute jacket, right? And it's got like billowy sleeves.
I was just looking.
Like the puff and it's cinched here, and then more puff on. I'm loving this.
So like you have a jacket splurge fetish.
I have millions of jackets. Like I literally have a closet in my apartment specifically for jackets, and it's hella jackets in there. Okay. That's just my thing. Like I love jackets. I have a million of them, and it's one of those things where I feel like it completes my look. But I also like to wear crop tops. So if I'm wearing a crop top and it's kind of chilly, if I have a cute little light jacket to put on,
little duster.
I can keep. Yeah.
Okay.
I could keep.
I am getting into those.
Not necessarily a little duster, but a little crop,
little jacket,
little jacket. You know, I would splurge on a jacket every time. If I find a jacket I like, it's coming home with me.
Let me see. As 100%. Far as clothes, what? I feel like I in the last couple of years just really needed to have clothes. It's so dumb, but it's like when you're Because some days I'll be like, I live in my little studio apartment. I'll be like, bitch, you can't get nothing else in this little closet. Why do I keep feeling like I don't have nothing to wear? What's going on? Some days I have to just open my whole closet and just start pulling stuff out to stop me from being like, you need.
Yeah, when I'm getting ready, my place be looking like a tornado because
I always think I need something.
We do.
And with me right now, I think the reason why I'm such I will splurge on clothes is because it's really stepped up for me. Now it's like I'm on the stage all the time, and every time I'm on stage, they like, here go a picture. Yeah. You like, I can't wear this to the next show.
I can't. Like, you didn't blew up the spot.
And then I do lots of photo shoots now for promo for my own show. So we constantly doing different looks. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like, I gotta have stuff ready to go. It's just... Yeah, but I don't have anything particular that I splurge on. I think I like all of it.
I'm a jacket and like a heel person. My heel game
ain't as strong as it used to be. I started giving up.
I haven't shopped for a year, but baby, if I pop out and show niggas, the heel's gonna be.
I think it's because I'm really tall.
Yeah. And I'm really short. Yeah. I need a heel.
I think it's because I'm really tall, so I'm always like, I have the basics that I know will go with certain stuff, and then I like kind of stop there.
Okay.
I'm really not gonna front. I'm feeling this era that we're in right now. Yeah. The era we're in right now is my season, baby. I've always been a crop top and big pants girl. Before everybody started doing what I was already doing. But I feel like I was in a club. We were in the club together. And we were there and we both were like, why are we dressed like this?
Oh, yeah. So
everybody's dressed like they're going to school.
The new way that people dress is, I think we've aged out of that crowd.
We already did it.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about women. Did you notice that?
No, yeah. Everybody had on like sneakers and big jeans.
Big jeans, like, sneakers.
Yeah, it was giving... I wasn't sure what was happening.
I was upset that I didn't wear my usual uniform.
Yes.
I tried to be a club person and was like, I could have just...
Yeah. What
would I had on all day?
I put that shit on and got there like nobody else put the shit on.
No.
This is crazy.
No. Girls had on big baggy pants, full t-shirts, Vans.
Like,
New Balance.
It was weird.
I think somebody had in a backpack. I didn't know where I was. I was like, what is this place? Is this the club?
It was really weird. I don't know.
I think it's a great era.
Like, I don't guess I need anybody else to dress up. But I also, like, when I go to the club, I want to feel
like I'm in
my
the
best. Yeah. And I want to feel, and when we used to go to the club when we were younger, that was
let me tell you something.
That was a dress type of situation.
It was a dress type of situation.
You used to put on a bandage dress to go to the club. Or some kind of tight little something.
Listen, coming from Chicago.
Unless it was 2005, in which case you wore a button-down shirt and slacks.
I forgot about that era, and someone brought that up to me recently. It was
out
hilarious.
Here in a business suit in the club. The men was wearing vests with fucking button-downs in front of it because of Jay-Z. Because he said, and I don't wear jerseys, I'm 30 plus. Give me a crisp pair of sneaks and a button up. And every man started wearing button up, but the ladies started doing it too. Why was
2005 like that?
I don't know. I just remember being in college.
I don't want to go back there. Let's not bring that back.
In a button up in the club.
Because fashion repeats itself.
I'm gonna need for that to stay.
I don't want that one.
Yeah. We was really in business casual.
Do we have jobs?
No, I was in college.
Oh.
I was literally in the fucking club in an Express shirt. Remember Express?
I remember that place.
They used to have the best cut shirts. The cut on their business shirts.
I would never splurge
Actually, no, but this for the business girlies who maybe have not gotten to the level where you like buying super fancy shit. If you want to get a really well cut pant shirt, Express gonna get you.
They still around?
They're still around.
Where?
The cut on their clothes is still phenomenal.
But where?
They're in the mall.
Oh yeah,
it's in the mall. Yeah, it's in the mall. I go to the mall sometimes. If I gotta go to Sephora, or if I gotta go I'll go to the Beverly.
Only time I go to the mall is when I go home and I walk around there with my mom, and it always seems like we went in some kind of time capsule.
It be in like Teenageville, but yeah,
nobody's there.
It don't be nobody there, but the people that be there be teenagers.
Like everybody shop online.
Yeah.
We all out here hoping that it fits.
For my newly corporate girlies, if you need a cute little business casual outfit, Express gonna get you right. Them clothes be cut to perfection. It's gonna give you a little body, a little pizzazz.
I haven't been there in years, but let me tell you what I will also splurge on, folks. You know what? Sometimes when I watch this pod and I watch myself, I'll be like, damn, you do come off as an edgy little bitch.
Oh, okay.
I think in real life, I'll be chilling. Yeah. But I feel like on the show, I'll be seeming like, but meanwhile, I'll be at home.
Like, what now?
I'll be the one be like, and then I said, I just feel like I'll be chilling.
But what you gonna splurge on?
Oh, that's what I was gonna get into because I was like, this is gonna be wild. I will splurge on a cocktail.
Oh, okay.
I will do a happy hour.
You know
without having any coins.
I will say this. Yeah, no, I would totally do that.
I do that.
I would also, I was talking to a friend the other day. We were looking at 11 Madison Park, which is this very fancy, fabulous restaurant in New York. It's a tasting, 5-course tasting menu. It's like $365 a person. I would absolutely spend that. I said I wouldn't, but I think about this now as plant-based. It ain't a lot of plant-based tasting menus out there. And this is the kind of place that's going to
I'm not going to splurge.
They're going to do a smear. They're going to do a smear on the plate. And then they're going to put some like little cutesy little thing and it's going to be 2 bites.
For $300 and what?
$65. I would absolutely do that. I would absolutely.
You're a vegan blogger.
Foodie.
You should splurge
but
on that.
I've been a foodie. I've always been a person who will, if it's a good food experience, I'm going to spend that money. I want to taste it. I remember the first time, as a vegan, I still remember the first time.
And that was my point. My point was, you're going to see this episode. She's like, I'm going to just go to the 360 dinner because I like vegan food. I was like, I'm going to spend money on the drinks.
No, but for real. But I think that's important though, because specialty cocktails are a thing. Not even specialty cocktails. You want the experience of a happy hour. You like that.
I do. I like the vibes.
That is valid.
I like my neighborhood bars that have happy hours. Sometimes it's not even really a splurge. I think it's just having a social life. It's a bar in my neighborhood that I really like. I know the bartender.
Yeah.
Even if I'm broke, I'll go splurge on one drink and
I need to start doing
go
that.
home.
Because I don't be doing bars enough.
There's a bar by my house that I really like.
Yeah.
The bartender knows me.
Yeah.
Low key, I think he'd be saving my seat because there's a little plug right there.
And honestly, when they know you, they be giving you a little extra drink.
You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "You got your laptop today?
Yeah.
You got your MacBook?" I'd be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Be over there writing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
they might slide you a little. Sometimes I'll go to there's a place that I go to and I don't want to shout them out because I don't want to blow up their spot because I don't know if they're supposed to be doing this. But I'll go to this place and have like lunch sometimes, and they have a little lunch counter, and occasionally if they have a new dish, they'll slide it over. You want to try this?
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah.
He does that with me with new wines because I really like wine. So he'd like give me after a while, you really only need one drink because he's cool. But yeah, I splurge on happy hours. I like that.
Yeah.
That's my shit.
I can appreciate that. The other thing I'm a splurge on is any kind of experience.
Any kind of experience?
Any kind of I will splurge.
Now you got to tell us.
Well, I will. I'll do a museum. I'll do a botanical garden, but also like a Beyonce concert.
Oh, baby, that's not a splurge, baby. That's a part of life.
No, but baby,
I
probably had 1,000 US American dollars to my name, and then Beyonce tickets was $250. Yeah, I had $1,000, and I didn't have no idea where my next money was coming from, and I also just wasn't. That $1,000 was all I had.
I live like that every day. Yeah, by the way, so you're gonna be fine.
I was like, but this Beyonce concert is here, and she's only gonna be here for 3 days, and then I'm never gonna get to see Renaissance if I don't go. And I spent that $250.
Yeah, it was
I bought
some
terrible seats, and then I went and I sat in some other seats.
And I went and I said, but that was an experience that I think
seat. Yeah, but that's
everybody
the thing. I'm gonna spend the money on the experience, even if I don't got it, because I wanna. That was such a amazing time.
Listen, man,
I don't ever wake up and be like, damn, I regret going to the Beyonce concert. You will. I'm gonna spend money on Beyonce. It don't matter.
And that was my first Beyonce concert.
Yeah,
Renaissance.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Oh, honey,
I have been a fan of hers for years, but I'm not a big concert person. To be honest,
I don't feel like I'm a huge concert person, but a Beyonce concert, I'm gonna go to that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go.
This was just a little. It was something. I've been a fan of hers for years, but I never went to. I just don't do concerts. But it was something about this album and her build up.
Yeah,
where it was something where this time I was like, I gotta go.
Felt so fucking good.
Yeah, it was so amazing.
It was amazing. I sat in the wrong seats. This black lady walked up to me. She must have knew. I must have had sat in some season ticket holder seats. Because she walked up to me and was like, "Now, baby, you know these ain't your seats." And I was like,
I don't know.
I can't see in my seats because I got no view seats because they were selling seats that was like
by the pole.
No, they sold seats like off to the side of the stage.
Oh, I see.
You literally could not see the stage where I was sitting, where my ticket was, and I was like, I can't see.
But Beyonce is a necessary splurge.
It's a necessary splurge,
and I think 90% of women. Black women were like, I'm gonna live outside.
And honestly,
Beyonce.
I might splurge on Meg Thee Stallion.
I thought about it.
But the thing is, I think I like the experience of going to a concert where it's a woman performing and the energy is just fucking fantastic. The energy at that Beyonce concert.
The Beyonce concert has changed my life forever. I definitely have been thinking more of like, do I want to go to concerts now?
But Megan is also one of them things where I don't see nothing but good vibes. Like,
she's having a good time.
Energy at these concerts just be so like therapeutic and healing. I'm gonna spend my money on that.
I think it's necessary.
Yeah.
I think it's necessary.
I'm gonna do that.
I put on my neck. It looks like I'm just really into myself, you know.
That's fine.
Clearly. Pedicure. I'm not going without it for a long enough time.
Yeah, I need to add that to my list.
I think I've had. You ever have a moment where you like, I'm down bad?
Yeah.
And your feet look down bad? Your lashes look down bad? Like, I think like not even 2 months ago, I was down bad. My feet was looking like they was down bad.
Yeah.
And then I cried all my lashes off. Yeah, it was sad. So, so they all cried off, and I was just outside with bald eyes, with no money. It was a tough month. My feet felt dry when I was walking.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I need to do this. I don't get pedicures enough.
I do.
I'll go like 8 months without a pedicure.
That's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I have stuff at home that I can like do.
I have stuff at home,
but it's not the same.
But I've gotten spoiled now, and I no longer want to do my own toes. Yeah, and I'm not a regular polish girl.
And honestly, when I tried to do white polish at home, it didn't give the same.
You got to do the ladies.
It didn't do. The ladies do something different. I don't know what kind of white polish they got, but it ain't
the
kind of
gel,
white polish
right?
I got at home. But I just feel like nothing about the white polish I have even gave remotely close to what they do at the salon.
Well, I always get gel. I don't know what they do with the regular polish.
I don't know.
I don't do it a lot because I feel like when you get gel, it lasts longer.
It does. It lasts for like 3-4 weeks. Honestly, it lasts for like a month, 2 months. Yeah.
So you can do maintenance.
Yeah.
Now I'll do that. I'll get my toes done because that ain't something that's like heavy on the got to do every month. I feel like I do it every 2 months, and then I'll do the regular maintenance on my own with like if they grow too long, I have clip, you know. But I do like to get my feet done.
Yeah, I definitely need to start splurging on. I feel like with this new era that I'm going into, I'm gonna rearrange my priorities a little bit.
Oh,
because I need to splurge more on like.
This is only because I'm an entertainer, you guys. Yeah. Honestly, the strong self-loathing has nothing to do with me as a person. This is just as an entertainer. I think over time, I'm prepared for everything now. Yeah. Because I over years and years and years of being in this business and having those moments where you're like, you get a call and all of a sudden now you're like, oh, well, tomorrow morning, I got to go to this. Yeah. And they want me to do this. And you might, oh, my toes are a mess or my skin isn't right. I'm so on top of it.
On the spur of the moment. Yeah.
That's just how even now, like getting my hair done when I got my braids done, I don't play no games. I'm not finna come in here and let you do this. And then I leave here and be disappointed.
Oh,
and then I have to go out in the world. I'm on some old pause.
Yeah, no, I saw this TikTok where this girl was like showing her nails and she was showing the nails like this. And then when she put her hand up to show the nails like this, one of her nails was going
the other way.
Baby, that nail was going to fucking Mars and she was going to Venus. And I was like,
no, ma'am.
Why did you leave this is one of those things. And this is what I want to just like really press the point home. If you are paying for a service and it's not being done correctly, make them people take it off and do it again.
Baby, I will stop you in the midst.
But the thing is, I have been on my phone before, and this is why I love my nail lady, because she know I got OCD and I will cry about my nails. I will fucking cry, and I have gotten my nails. Yes, I've gotten my nails done before and didn't like them, and I called her and I was like, "I'm so sorry, I really hate them." And she did them again, and she wouldn't let me pay for them again, but I tipped her really, really well because I understand that this is like a mental disorder that I have.
Wow,
that makes things. No, it is because it makes very trivial things seem like a huge fucking deal. It was not a big deal, but in my mind, I kept looking at my hands like, I'm going to kill myself. I fucking hate this shit.
Important to you. That's what I'm saying. Like, to me, my face and my hair is so important to me. Like, okay, have you ever had somebody do a bad job on your, like, brows?
I never get my brows done.
I mean, I don't either now after this bad experience I had. I used to get my brows done a lot, and one year this lady burned me because I used to get them waxed, and then, like, all these scabs came up on there. So I had 2 sets of brows. And after that experience, I never got them done. But like, this is my life. I have the worst luck.
Character?
It was so bad. I had to put makeup over it to make it look like it wasn't. And it was...
My God.
I was like, what about my luck? What is going on that I had to get the burned eyebrow lady? But like now I do them myself. But my eyebrows are really thick too. So I couldn't even put that apart in my mane.
I'm bald-eyed. So you don't got lashes. I don't got brows. If I don't color these in, y'all won't even be able to see my brows on the camera.
Are they brown possibly? They could be. Some people have brown lashes that this matches their skin and then you just don't know. You might mess around and have lashes. They just could be the color.
Are they? No,
some people do.
I don't think so. I think my brows are black.
They just not there.
They just bald.
Okay.
They really like.
Well, I tried to give you a solution.
No, baby, they don't exist.
You was like, no, they not brown. They gone.
Because
they gone, baby.
When we first started shooting the podcast, and this is funny because you've been in entertainment for a while. This is the first time where I'm in a space where I'm on like a camera, like a high quality camera with big lights. And so I would get home and be like, damn, it don't look like I got nothing on my face. And it probably still don't look like I got nothing on my face to y'all, but it looked like I got something on my face to me. But my brows though, baby, it was giving. Does Whoopi don't got brows, right?
Whoopi don't got brows.
It was looking like, where the fuck are your brows?
You know what?
And I had to go home and like, okay, let me brush.
She said
these
she got
on.
You in danger, girl.
Like,
that was my favorite Whoopi line of all time when she told, what was her name? Demi Moore. Yes. You in danger, girl.
Yes.
I was like, that is such an old black woman statement.
It is a very black woman statement, baby.
You in danger, girl.
Let's go. Yeah,
that
no,
I
gotta draw them on. I ain't got nothing up there. They real bald. It's okay.
Speaking of brows and a splurge, you ready for this next one, guys? I'm obsessed with me. I got my brows tattooed.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. My eyebrows are thick as ever, but since I got my friend works in brow like cosmetics where they will do your lips to be permanently a certain color, you can get freckles, whatever. When he started his business, I was his like practice person, but he snapped and really did my brows really perfectly.
He did a great job. Yeah.
And now even when they get all messy, you can't even tell.
Yeah. Okay. That's fair.
Splurge that I would, and for me, because it's a splurge, really. You're supposed to go back and get them redone. I could, but they've lasted.
No, they look great. Yeah.
I got this done during pandemic. He started the business during pandemic. So 4 years.
Yeah. He did a good job.
He did a great job. I see him all, he lives in my neighborhood. I see him. He's always like, you got to come back in so I can touch you up. Okay. I do want to get a touch up eventually, but it is, for those of you that want to get it done, it is, it's not a simple process. Yeah. So when you get them done, they're not going to look good until like.
Oh yeah, sometimes you get a little angry bird situation,
little scab set up because it is tattooing.
Yeah, one of my friends got hers done, and she was definitely angry bird for like a week and a half. Yeah,
were they really thick?
They were very dark, like very very
Oh,
dark.
she didn't do what I did. She did the tinting.
Okay, yeah.
I've done the tinting, but it doesn't last long.
Years ago, and she came to work and was like, she came to work.
Yeah, but why did they leave it on?
Yeah, well, it died. It like. What do you call it? It diminishes over time. Like over the course of like a week or so, they slowly started to go to a more natural look. But when she first got them, she came into the boutique and she was like, guys, I don't want to hear shit about it. No. And we was like, let us see.
No.
And she took them off and baby, she had red and then it was just very, very dark.
Oh, maybe. No, I don't know. I think that's tinting. I don't know. Because I don't remember that for me. I remember when he was doing it. There was no color involved. There is color involved, but it's actually tattooing.
Yeah, okay. No,
so it's actually cutting your skin a little bit.
Super pigmented. And for the longest time, she was just real uncomfortable walking around. Like, she would be walking around like,
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, mine was,
it's not my wheelhouse. I don't know.
When I was done. You could feel it a little bit. It's not bad.
Yeah.
But it's a little,
It's a little different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
that was a splurge.
Once the pigment died down, her brows was great.
Also, I feel like now when I see myself on camera, like when I was on a TV show, it's worth getting.
Okay.
The brow thing and the lashes, I feel like. Because like even for me when I was on Killing It, and this is something that still goes on in the industry, crazy, you still have a bit of a little issue as a Black woman with making sure somebody does your makeup right.
Yeah, even hair too.
That too. Yeah. Now I'm really picky because I used to be like, oh, if you're a professional who's on this set, I can trust you. And then you see yourself on camera being like, why am I orange?
I'm actually watching
what's going on?
Grey's Anatomy right now. And I'm in like the 5th season and they had a guest. No, it was the 4th season. One of the Black ladies that they had on, her makeup was gray.
I've been gray a couple times.
Gray.
Like, I've been gray, I've been orange.
Y'all didn't do no light tests or nothing? Like, this is crazy.
But that's now. They don't care. Nothing against,
they don't care.
Nothing against productions. Black skin is really hard to light. And if you aren't used to doing it and certain productions don't know how to do it properly, you could come off gray. That's the appreciation that all of us had when we watched Insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Let's move on back to splurging, but that was because we all were like, look how good they look. It's very, even when I was on a show, it's hard.
Yeah,
because
I'm not really trying to get them too much grace because also you're a professional and you should know how to light Black people.
They do, but even if you are in a scene, I had a scene where I was opposite someone who was not the same complexion as me, and it was nighttime, and they had fake rain and night, but they can only light me, but not this other person that kind of a way. That kind of made me look slightly gray in certain areas, in certain scene, like where the camera would go. Shots. Sorry, I couldn't think of that. Okay. But like when they would be on me, it would be regular because they would put a light underneath me because it'll blast you. And it's a whole thing.
I know.
Whole thing. I forget what they used. They used something specific on Insecure.
Look, it's me giving them no grace.
I'm not with it.
I'm not with it.
I'll be trying to let Hollywood have their little learning moments.
Ain't no learning moments. You should know how to light Black people at this point. The other thing I'm a splurge on.
But I'll tell you this. What I do, don't judge me, but I will splurge on some Botox.
Okay.
Get off me.
Okay.
You watch yourself on TV and you see a few expression lines. You're like, I need to get rid of them.
I definitely have expression lines.
Get them out of here.
I noticed those I noticed them on the podcast. I have a little, but I also don't think I've gotten to the point where I'm like, let me do that yet. I feel like it's coming.
On the show, I think we had I was there. The show didn't even come out, but my makeup artist was doing behind the scenes pictures of the camera and then little stills, and I was like, oh no, baby,
Yeah,
we not coming out as that. I left the set that day, washed my face, headed on over, and they had a half off Monday Botox sale because this is LA.
This is LA.
Knocked them out.
You gonna see a fucking ad for Botox on the bus stop. They gonna have ads for Botox every single place that you go. If you
$150, you will never make
LA,
a facial expression again.
You can step outside your door and figure out where to get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm gonna spend money on books.
This is what I'm talking about when I say, when y'all watch the show, you're going to be like, the other one is terrible.
Well, I just think we have
was like, I need to get some food and read. I'm out here like, I'm drinking and getting both.
But I'm a food blogger.
I love this duo.
Blogger.
It's great.
It's a great duo. I'm a food blogger, so it makes sense. I'm going to spend money. If I go to Barnes & Noble, that's one of the things that I like to do. I like to go into Barnes & Noble and just
that used to be my jam.
Peruse around, and I like the smell of the books. And
no, it's great.
I just like to be in there. I'm going to buy some books, and I'm going to buy cookbooks. Yeah, I have so many fucking cookbooks. It is absolutely absurd. This is something I'm going to spend money on every single time.
That's something you're into.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't honestly cook from my cookbooks a ton, but I like to read them.
Like sit down and read the book?
I read the books.
I mean, I guess you could learn.
Yeah, I read my cookbooks. And so that is something regular books as well, but for the most part, cookbooks, I'm always going to spend some money on that. I will go to Barnes & Noble and look and like sit on the floor and look through all the books. And I'm like, I don't really need to spend this $40 on this cookbook, but I'm about to get it.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm going to get it.
Now, let's get back into me being shady. I'm not going to spend no money on no bigger book. I'll be honest. I love to read, and I usually get my books from friends. Someone who already read it, and they're like, you should check this out, or I'll trade with somebody.
I'll do that with my sister. But I like the experience of going somewhere.
I do like old bookstores.
Books. Yeah.
But not for the books. Like when I was in New York, I wanted to go to bookstores there for the architecture. They have a lot of them really cool
there's
downtown,
a place downtown
too.
Yeah, called the Last Bookstore.
Yeah.
That's where they have
I went to that one a lot when I was living down there.
Yeah,
they have really great libraries too.
It's really cool. Yeah. There's like a little book window thing that you can. Yeah, it's really cool downtown.
I like shit like that. I don't know if I'm a splurge on it, but
I'm a splurge on it.
I
have when you come to my house, I have 3 bookcases and 2 of them are full of books. Yeah, like literally rows and rows and rows of books, and I've read like 70% of them.
Okay,
because that's the thing I enjoy.
I don't have rows and rows. I have books, and I've read all of them, but a lot of them were gifts.
Yeah,
or trade-offs.
Okay,
yeah, or maybe not say that. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I will buy a book, but it has to be something that I really want to read.
Yeah,
because I have ADHD, and I know I ain't gonna get through the damn book no way. So I usually just fool with the library or. I need to
get a library card.
I have one because I was reading.
We don't really need to splurge on books. We can get
you can go and get them for free. Yeah. And I've been doing when I was reading. What was I reading? I read and I finished it, which was crazy for somebody with ADHD. But the last something I got that from the library. Okay. I was like, I'm not gonna buy this book. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll buy funny little books though. Like you see Urban Outfitters. Mm-hmm. I'll get those. I'm into those. I'm into like motivational books too.
Okay. But yeah, definitely into that.
Now my splurge. My splurges just keep getting weirder. I will. No, I'm gonna do some last. I'm like, let's say this last. It's crazy.
I got another one.
Huh?
I got another one.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm a splurge, and this is one of those things where I'm gonna splurge on my nieces and nephews.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna get
a kid.
My nephew came last summer to LA. And he was the only one of my nephews who had not been to LA yet. He's my oldest nephew. And I'm like, I'm about to give him the time of his life.
Yeah.
Baby, we did all the kid shit. He was 17, but we still did all the kid shit because they're still kids at that point. We went to Ripley's Believe It or Not. We went to the Wax Museum. He saw Selena and was like, oh my God, that's Selena. And I was like, nigga, how do you know Selena? And he was like,
he said, oh my God.
He said, oh my God, that's Selena. And he wanted to take a picture with her.
You know what's
kids
crazy?
Know Selena.
They do. Bitty Bitty Bumba, baby.
I was like, oh. But I guess if you're, I guess.
They remixed the hell out of her songs. Like, she lived on in real life. I don't want to go off the topic, but I grew up during that when that happened.
Yeah.
And it was a big deal. That was a huge deal.
I guess I'm just always surprised by them knowing our stuff, though.
Not her. I'm not.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard her in mixes. They keep Let me tell you.
Keeping her alive. I love that.
T-shirts.
But yeah.
Like she vintage shirts in a Forever 21.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, but we did all the things. We went to Venice Beach. We got funnel cakes. We went to the carnival, like all the things. I'm going to splurge on those babies. This shit cost me so much money. Okay.
Yeah.
At the end of that trip, he was like, Annie, can I stay until August? And I was like, no, baby, your ass is going home.
You're like, I ain't got no money for that, baby.
So much money. Like the amount of food that this child eats is absolutely outrageous.
And I can piggyback off that. Yeah. I will splurge on gifts for my family. That is true. Yeah. I do always make the wrong mistake every December and spend way too much on Christmas gifts. I like to give. I feel like I'm a gift giver. Yeah. Like if you're like dating me, I'm somebody that's gonna probably give you stuff all the time.
I'm a gift giver, yeah. Especially if you sick, I'm gonna try to buy your health. If you don't feel
gift you back to life.
Yes, baby. I'm gonna buy you all kind of little. You might get a humidifier and a movie and a t-shirt and some soft pajamas. Here, feel better.
I've gotten really good. I think I gotten really good into really paying attention to what my friends and my boyfriend or mom really, really want. Mm-hmm. And so once I started getting into that, I got really excited about getting people stuff for Christmas and went way too far. But I will splurge on gifts for my friends. Yes.
I think the thing is, I listened to this podcast the other day and it was talking about how they were doing a study on what brings people happiness, whether it's having money for yourself or giving money to other people. And so they did this little study with kids where they gave each of the kids like, it wasn't money, it was a cookie. Okay. And they were allowed to either keep the cookie for themselves or give the cookie to the little puppet that was there. Okay. And the kids that gave the cookie to the puppet were happier at the end of the class. So they asked them, how do you feel? What do you think? How was your day? And the kids who gave the cookie to the puppet used words like happy and fun and great time and loved this. And the other kids didn't use words like that.
What did they say?
They didn't say what those kids said.
Oh, but they were like, we don't even need to highlight these kids.
They didn't quantify that. What they said was that the kids who gave the cookie felt better overall at the end of the day. And I was like, oh, and they also talked about the same thing with college students where they gave them an envelope with a 20 in it and told them you have to spend part of this money on giving to something, or I don't remember if they told them they had to or what, but basically at the end of the day, they had someone call them who was not aware of the study and they asked them how they felt. And the people who gave away their money felt better. Huh. So there is a science to it. There's a reason we splurge on those kind of things.
Right.
Because mentally you feel so much better when you're doing something for somebody else. So if you are a giver, keep being a giver. You're going to be happier in the long run. And if it's not being reciprocated,
that's well said.
Yeah, stop giving to people that's not reciprocating it. Give it to somebody else. Like, and it's not that you give.
That is very true.
Yeah, it's not that you give so that you can get stuff in return, but giving and you're not feeling appreciated or acknowledged, that's a completely different thing. So if you're a giver, find yourself amongst people who are also givers, and y'all can just share.
That was good, Alicia, because I don't be thinking that.
Yeah, you really do get a boost of serotonin.
Because you know what? I am a very I be happy when I'm helping people, especially when it's something that I know about too. Like when it's my career or trying to help somebody get more shows. But I never thought about it that way.
Yes.
And that we know that Fatimah trying to learn not to be too giving and get got.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting got out here. Yeah. But I do need to start learning to pay attention to, are these people that I'm giving to also givers? That's deep.
Yeah. Because what ends up happening is you give, and people always talk about giving from an empty cup. You can't give from an empty cup. You can't give from an empty cup. But the thing is, a lot of times when your cup is empty, it's because you're not receiving anything in return. I don't need you to give me back what I gave you, but I need to feel acknowledged, and I need to feel like you value me as a person. Yeah.
Oh, man, that's going to turn into another.
Yeah. If I'm constantly pouring into
you. Our way out of here.
If I'm constantly pouring into you and you're pouring nothing back into me, I am going to be.
It can end in destruction is all I'm saying. Somebody could get hurt.
Yeah, like you gotta be.
I know a lot about that.
You gotta do like the thing where you're mindful of who you're allowing into your space. Because if they're not giving back to you, you're going to feel a little tapped out. You're going to mess
around and splurge on the wrong item.
Yeah.
It's going to be dangerous. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, that's very true. I've made that mistake in life recently. And, you know, God, the universe, they grabbed me. And you think it's a moment of like a sad time, but really now I'm looking at it like they had to grab a bitch real quick and be like, hey, you giving too much and nobody's really pouring into you the way you're pouring into them. And that's why you feel so drained and angry.
You feel drained.
And that's why you want to fight all of them.
Yeah. You will notice. Your body and mind will just feel like,
bro, you ain't never lied.
Sluggish and lackluster.
We ran off, give us a minute. But but facts.
Yeah.
We did the pod. And I wasn't telling anybody what I was going through at the time and what was going on with my relationship at the time. But now that I'm out of it and I looked at our episode, I can see it all in my skin, all in my face. Like literally, you're looking at me right now. Everybody's like, oh, your hair looks great. Your skin looks great.
Yeah.
I looked at those episodes, that particular episode from that day. And that was a day that there was a lot going on between me and this person. And I was just holding it because I wasn't sure what I was going to do.
Yeah.
But I could see it. It was in my entire
skin. Yeah.
My skin looked gray.
Mm-hmm.
I looked rubbery. He was taking the life out of me. As soon as I got my color back.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And you got to be mindful of who's sucking the life out of you.
Yeah. You gotta be on top of your priority. And when I say that, I mean prioritizing yourself.
And go ahead and splurge on getting the hell away from them.
Yeah.
It's a good look.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, my next splurge, I was like, I'm gonna save it for later. It's crazy. Okay. I was gonna say I will splurge to go see where the hoes at.
Yes.
I said it in a nice way. In other words, there have been times I've been broke and my friends be like, you want to go to this place? There's gonna be a lot of dudes there. I probably don't have the money for the Uber.
We went out a couple weeks ago.
I'm gonna hop on this scooter and go to the hoes.
We thought we was about to see some booze, and baby, it was nothing but gay men at that establishment.
It's crazy.
And the thing is this: I love to party with the gays. Don't get me wrong.
But tell me y'all gonna be there.
Tell me it's a girls and gays type of event.
You ain't gonna have me out here with my pussy out, and ain't nobody gonna try to take it.
This was like
I'm just joking.
If I thought this was an event where we was about to go see some straights, and I get there and it's nothing but girls and gays. Well, I have not dressed the way that I would dress for girls and gays.
I'm not sure what's going on outside.
Yeah.
I haven't really tapped in.
It was a very strange experience. I just was kind of looking around like, oh, all these men are here for each other.
But let's just say this has been our experience the last 2 times we've gone out together.
It's weird.
We feel like we don't know where we at.
Well, I don't know. Where are the straight men going out in LA? Or
they were at that party that was them kids was at where they was dressed out like that. It was dudes talking to me in there.
They were. Okay. They were definitely at that party.
They was there.
But they was not at the last party that we went to, and I was very, very confused. Like, it was a bunch of mesh shirts. And like, baby.
Bunch of mesh shirts.
I don't know. Like,
they splurged on that. No, you were right. It was very strange.
Look, I feel like it's a different vibe. When you going out and you know you going out and it's going to be girls and gays, it's a very different vibe. But if I'm going out and I'm thinking it's going to be the girls and the straights, then I'm going to have a different... I think
what I realize is we are in a different age gap, and being in Los Angeles in that age gap, we just don't know where that is.
Okay.
And I think that wherever the age group that we should be going around, I don't know where they hang out.
I don't know where they be at. And it's no shade to the gays.
And I don't think they don't go outside.
I feel like I got to say that. It's no shade to the gays. I love the gays.
Oh, no.
I'm a party with them
every day. We just were looking for men that day.
We was just looking for the straights, and they weren't nowhere to be found. I don't know where they was at.
They weren't.
I was very sad about it.
I've been noticing outside, if it's not an LGBT party, it's very young.
Yeah,
the men that are approaching me in the last month.
And then I have to be like, baby, I cannot date you. I'm so sorry.
Well, I don't want to date anybody. So I'm like, baby, I'm going to teach you a lesson. So come on in here. No,
I'm
joking. I'm kidding.
I can't have nobody under 25 in my energy.
Man, there's somebody on me right now under 25.
Yeah, no.
It's really uncomfortable for me in a way because he got a nice little ab set up.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But then I go to his Instagram and I be like, this seem wrong.
It is.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He slid in my DMs the other day talking, and I went on his page and I saw them abs. I was like, ooh, this could be fun. But then when you keep scrolling, you like, he's literally somebody's actual
but like also
young son.
Something in their brain doesn't fully develop people until they're 25. Literally.
I don't care.
They're not fully into adulthood until
I don't
they're
need
25.
to talk to him.
Oh, okay.
No, I
can't.
I'm joking. No,
I just be so like, ooh, you're a baby.
Yeah,
and they talk like babies. They don't have the same like intelligence and like swag, I feel like, is older men. I don't like it. I don't know.
You
But
tell
they
me-
be trying to slide, and I be like, slide that away, babe. It's not happening.
You know, I don't know what I think no more. To be honest with you, I know this is off the subject, but it's just like, okay, well, when you go to the men that's your age group, you be like, he act 2. Then you go to the one that's young, and you like, he kind of normal. I don't know what's going on outside.
I feel like the normal
it's LGBT.
range,
It's young boys. It's old men that still have young mentalities.
they do.
Where
It's
do you
funny
go?
because I feel like the men over 40,
They're not doing well.
you can't date them.
It's like something happened.
This is not a dateable demographic.
Like they missed
and I don't know what happened there.
the
but
meeting,
yeah,
and they didn't
something is awry. They don't be having the sense that God gave a goose.
It's
like,
just not going well.
I cannot date these men. So yeah.
You know what I've been feeling? Because we running out of time. I've been feeling like if I ever date again, like for real, like seriously, I'm never gonna talk. I feel like that's what's killing my relationships. Me just being me. It's like you gotta just go and look pretty. I feel like anytime you have, and I think that's weird because men be like, oh, she ain't had no personality. But when I come in there with all this motherfucking personality, they like, she do.
But this is why
She was talking to somebody at the party.
I don't know. I feel like I can't do that.
I can't win. It's either I get the dude that's cool with me living my little life, my little personality. He like, oh, she want to run around the party and meet everybody, but I know she not gonna go nowhere. She gonna come back to me. He cool with that, but then he probably cheating on me. So that's why he cool with it. And then you get the one that he like act like he love you, and then it's going well, and then you get in the party with him. He like, you just keep leaving me, and I'm by myself, and you talk too much, and you always got to be the life of the party, and you like, damn, why can't I get the middle man?
I feel like they exist. They exist.
Where's that party?
I don't know. They exist. I don't think I've experienced that part, but I think they exist.
And we're gonna end it here.
Yeah.
My next splurge is a splurge on the best party that I can find a straight man that's age appropriate.
Like, where they at?
And he is fine with me being
where they at is the question.
So, ladies and gentlemen,
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, right. This has been an episode of The Girls Want to Know. Let us know what you splurge on in the comments. Also, let us know we should not splurge on and what we should save our money for.
No, I feel like everybody should splurge on whatever they want to splurge on.
That's
I don't
true.
want to know
It
what
is
y'all
dark
don't think
time.
we should
Be
splurge
happy.
on. You splurge on what you want to splurge on, and we gonna splurge on
You
what
damn
we want to
right.
splurge on, and we gonna live our best life. Okay.
I'm living my best life.
I ain't going back and forth with you niggas. Okay, bye guys.
See you guys later. You should have been like, remember that